Yo, what's up? Welcome back to the episode 2 of the podcast that currently has no name.
No, it's fine. Welcome to the episode 2. Welcome to episode 2 of the podcast with no name.
Unfortunately, Tristan couldn't join us tonight.
He passed away. No, he's got to go to school because he's a
young guy.
He's a young guy, school guy.
Yeah. He'll be back though. He'll be back. Don't worry.
We got various topics today.
Hopefully, we won't go into various storytelling.
I don't think we will. I think we gotta chill on the stories this time. Okay, we're not gonna pay attention to this. Okay. We're just gonna talk.
Okay, cool.
Okay, cool.
Let's go.
Like the young Walmart.
Let's get it. Okay.
Whatever. So work was ass.
Yeah, I heard.
Should we? No, it's not. Let's start talking about. You want to start with TikTok?
Oh my god. The TikTok thoughts strike again.
No, they're crazy. They're out and about always.
They're taking over the world, dude. That's gonna be our next president. TikTok thought.
Oh god. President TikTok thought.
That's her name, dude.
Damn. Yeah, dude. TikTok is crazy, man. Like,
they're calling it the new Vine.
Yeah, there's actually there's some. This sounds so dumb, but there's some good content. There's some good. It's a meme now.
Yeah.
Which I can respect.
I downloaded the app to get my daily dose of cringe.
Right.
Because everybody needs their daily dose of cringe. Everybody.
Always.
But the more I use it, the more I'm seeing there's obviously still a lot of cringe. A
Yeah.
lot of cringe.
Yeah.
And a lot of people that I feel uncomfortable watching because they're below 18.
Yeah, and they always because
they're the ones that are always parading their bodies around. It's like, stop.
Yeah. You can't choose what shows up in your recommended.
Yeah. No.
There's your following and your For You page, which is stupid. Yeah. And the For You page is it's not even for you. You know?
Yeah.
It's just a bunch of random shit. I'm actually I'm gonna look up how many downloads it has.
I don't understand. YouTube's recommendation page has always been all over the place. You watch one video and then all of a sudden 10 videos you had no interest in whatsoever pop up on your recommended.
Yeah. Mine has never been bad, actually.
You've never had a YouTube binge where you start off watching one video and then end up an hour later in a video that's not related to it at all?
Well, when I was into Fortnite, I used to watch Daquan a lot, and I would fall asleep just watching the videos, so they would just autoplay, yeah. And that's when I turned autoplay off. And I would get maybe 2 or 3 in my recommended, but that's about it.
Anyways, back to the topic of TikTok before we get into the whole YouTube fiasco.
So it has 1 million ratings. So 1 million people took time out of their day to rate it. But it's not showing me how many people downloaded it. But basically what I'm trying to say is there's so many people have the app. And there's so many like you said, kids, literal kids, children.
Yeah, for sure.
Doing crazy shit. And then you got 30, 40-year-old dudes.
When Vine was
80-year-old dudes. There's you ever scroll past see an old guy?
Yeah.
You don't know what he's looking at. You ever look through their likes? It's bad.
Yeah, when Vine was a thing, there was children, but they were never parading their bodies around.
I feel like Vine was more of
just trying to be as stupid as possible in 6 seconds.
Yeah, it was probably 16 up, but TikTok is genuine.
Chilling in a hot tub, 5 feet apart because they're not gay.
I hate that line. I hate it.
Those were good times.
Yeah, but Vine was holy big yawn. Vine was there were kids, but TikTok evolved from Musical.ly, and Musical.ly was just an app to lip sync.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then it evolved to literally you could post something promiscuous and get a shit ton of likes.
Yeah.
And that's what. And it doesn't set a very good example for the adolescents.
No.
You know?
I feel like it's a lot bit. We kind of touched the topic of social media in the last episode, but that's a lot of social media. You just show your body, and all of a sudden, I don't want to sound sexist, but it's mostly women. People don't give a shit about a guy's body.
Yeah.
I lost my train of thought.
Well, true, because I mean, yeah, kind. I mean, I don't know what it is. There's definitely that ratio of men to women that, actually do that.
Well,
I don't understand why it's. I don't know.
in my own personal experience, again, not being sexist, women are more active on social media as well. Like when I
You're
scroll,
not being sexist. You're just stating facts.
when I scroll through my For You page,
People are offended by facts.
When I scroll through my For You page on TikTok, it's mostly women. Every now and then, I can occasionally scroll across a guy. I follow that one guy that makes like the little kid voice. You know, the weird little kid. It's cool. He's let me think about one. Like I don't know how to describe it.
I don't know.
It's
My For You page is loaded with dudes. You saw it.
I remember that one day we were chilling in the back. Don't fire me, but we were chilling in the back over in Walmart, and you were scrolling through your For You page. You were like, "What is happening? There's no chicks."
It's just legit. That sounds bad too. I'm not actively looking for girls, but there's just dudes all over my For You. Not today, that wasn't, but just happened to be when you were looking at mine. There was just a bunch of dudes.
I hope he sees it. But one of the TikTok users I cannot stand is that black guy with the crazy hair.
Oh my god, that dude is so fucking
annoying,
full of himself.
Yeah, for sure. I'm like, you're famous on TikTok. That means nothing in real life.
Yeah, TikTok is like the bottom of the barrel social media.
Making a viral video on YouTube is more of a success than being viral on TikTok.
Yeah, and you're like famous in somebody else's eyes for a minute or two, and then they move on with their day.
Yeah.
I
like how my cat's just chilling in this little pocket over here.
What up, cat?
Yeah.
Special guest, Odie.
I don't understand how you let that kind of fame get to your head. It's not even fame at all, really.
It's a fucking kids app. And he's like, oh, you're just jealous because I get more likes than you.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, likes mean actually nothing.
Yeah, for real. Like, you're not making money off of it.
Yeah.
You're just, someone's hearting it.
Yeah,
they took 2 seconds to double tap.
They scrolled past and they were like, oh, this is cool. And then they moved on.
So it's gotten to the point where I literally just skip his videos every time I see his face pop up.
I just block them. I straight up block people that I don't care to see.
For a long time, my For You page was loaded with Indian stuff.
Really?
Speaking their language I don't understand.
Yeah.
I'm like, why is this on my For You page? Stop!
Is that like the Indian shit where... Did you see the video of those two guys crying? Shit.
No.
I don't know.
So it's just like them playing like Indian songs or talking in Indian, like making jokes I didn't understand because I don't speak the language. Yeah. And I'm like, okay, this is cool, but why is this here?
Yeah, when
have I ever liked a video that might make you think that I want to see this?
More of this, yeah.
And I would constantly click and say not interested, and then 3 more would pop up. I'm like, what is happening?
That's how they get you.
This is disorganized. They haven't popped up in a while, which I'm thankful for.
TikTok's like, or you're like, I'm not interested in these at all, and TikTok's like, okay, we'll just give you 5 more every time.
What an app TikTok is.
Yeah.
I have a love-hate relationship with that app.
Yeah. Like you said, I downloaded it for the cringe. And there still is cringe on there. Like, sometimes it can get really bad.
Yeah.
Like, it hurts. But, like, yeah, it's like, it is kind of Vine, too, almost.
Yeah.
But it's just, there's a huge problem with pedophilia on it.
Oh, God.
It's disgusting.
Oh, my God.
So many old guys.
But they rely on that. They rely on it to get likes. And I'm like, my God.
Yeah.
If my mom found out, well, she only has one daughter, but if she found out that was happening, she would whoop her ass. That's not, like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and I'm not saying, like, parents should be looking at what their kids are doing on their phones.
Yeah. Well, don't be a helicopter parent.
Yeah, just, like,
But when there's certain...
Be cautious.
Okay, so, like, that actually leads into a pretty interesting topic. I despise helicopter parenting.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's dumb.
Yeah.
Like, be protective of your kid when they're little and they can't fend for themselves and stuff. But they get to a certain age where you got to start letting them make their own decisions. You got to start trusting them more. You got to let them grow up.
Yeah, they're not gonna grow up and develop that sense of, oh, I need to make my own decisions. Like, they rely on other things, or they just like stay at home forever.
For sure, be in your kid's life.
Yeah.
Like, I also despise parents that just don't give a fuck at all and let their kid do whatever they want.
Yeah. I guess it depends on how they turn out.
You gotta find that middle ground, dude.
Yeah. Well, like, raise your kid with morals and values and, like, discipline them.
Yeah.
But, like, if you're letting them do whatever.
My mom was never a helicopter parent.
Yeah.
What I did on my phone was my own business as long as I wasn't getting into stuff that, was fucking stupid. Yeah. I only got my phone taken away when I did something that might not even have been related to the phone. When I got myself in trouble. She was never a helicopter parent, which I respected.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't always trust me the best either when I was a teenager, which kind of pissed me off. But you know, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
I hate helicopter parenting. It's stupid. I hate it. You gotta let your kids grow up. You gotta trust them.
Also, don't over spoil your kids.
Yeah, I hate that too. Don't spoil your kid. Don't give them everything they want.
Like, you can spoil them now and then. Be like, here's some new goddamn Yeezys or whatever.
My vape's gonna die.
Ouch. That one hurts.
Yeah, it's painful.
But, I mean, like, parents will literally buy their kids whatever they want.
Like the fucking 5-year-olds with iPhones and shit.
That's ridiculous. Let's talk about that. I got my first phone. What age were we in 8th grade? Probably like
12, 14.
Something like that. That's when I got my first phone. I got my first iPod when I was like in 6th grade, but you have to download some bullshit app to like text people.
So,
but I got my first phone in 8th grade, and it wasn't even a touchscreen phone. I had my iPod and my phone always.
Okay, so yeah, continue. Actually, I'll jump in later.
I had a phone that was like, you like flip the screen up. It wasn't like the fancy text ones. It was just some bullshit like $30 T-Mobile thing. And I got T-Mobile. And we live here. In Great Falls,
so many dropped calls.
Yeah. In Great Falls, we have T-Mobile now, as of like a year ago.
Still so many dropped calls.
Yeah. But like, we didn't have T-Mobile, and I went to Seattle for Christmas, and I got my first phone in 8th grade. And I was like, how is this going to work, Mom? Like, we live in Great Falls. There's no T-Mobile in Great Falls. But it worked. So, but yeah, anyways, I got my first phone in 8th grade, and goddamn, do I respect my parents for not getting me a phone when I am a fetus.
So due to my living situation back in the day, which was kind of messed up, that'd be a long story to tell. We all got these flip phones in around 4th or 5th grade.
Yeah.
And I lost mine. I to this day don't know where it went.
But
it was only so we could keep in contact with each other if we needed each other.
Yeah.
Because we didn't live in the greatest neighborhood and stuff like that. And so she was worried. She's like, I'm going to give you guys these phones. You can like you can use them to call your friends and stuff like that or whatever, but you have minutes and stuff, because minutes were still a thing. This is back when Alltel was still a thing.
Yeah. That's crazy. I haven't heard Alltel in so long.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
That was that long ago. It was back when Alltel was a thing. He's like, okay, but mostly I'm giving you these in case there's an emergency. Because I know sometimes I got to go out to work and stuff like that, and this isn't the greatest neighborhood, so if like someone's trying to get into the house or something like that, you can call 911, because we didn't have a house phone.
Right.
And she didn't want to be the only one without a phone. She's like, okay, so I'm going to do this for you guys. And I'm like, yeah, I appreciate that. And I lost mine. Because I was a fucking energetic little boy that never placed things where he should.
Yeah.
And it was gone. It was gone forever. I eventually got another one, the same exact flip phone. I had it for the longest time. It was still in my room. I just recently threw it away because it was trashed. It didn't work anymore.
Damn.
But yeah, I didn't actually get a phone that I could really, really use to talk to my friends until middle school. And I got, again, this is like right after Alltel transitioned to AT&T.
Yeah.
I had this like little rectangular blue phone that slid up. And like after a week after I got it, anytime I tried to call someone, it wouldn't register my voice. Like they couldn't hear me.
Really?
And I'm like, that's so dumb. So dumb. I also had a block on it. I couldn't text or call anyone after 9:00 p.m. And I was like, oh my fucking God.
Oh yeah, I never had one of those. I never had a block or anything. Because I had no one to talk to. So.
My sister got a BlackBerry. Again.
Those were the shit.
Those
were like pre-smartphone. Like that's the phone you have if you're rich.
I was, again, an energetic little kid that got into a lot of things that I shouldn't have from sheer curiosity. I never had any ill intentions doing it. It was just being severely ADHD. My brain did not comprehend that I shouldn't do this. It's just so many thoughts in my head at once. I'm like, I'm gonna do this.
What did you do? What happened?
Just so many things that made me maybe not the most trustworthy kid in the world. And again, I never had any ill intents behind it. Yeah. Obviously,
Yeah.
So that's why I got the block, and I didn't have a phone that could access the internet without wasting minutes,
Oh, okay.
which is depressing.
I got you.
But my sister got a BlackBerry, and my brother got an LG touchscreen phone. They could access the internet, and I was like, "That's unfair." And my mom's like, "Shut up."
That's actually fair. It's definitely fair.
But it's whatever.
Yeah.
You know, I was never spoiled. I come from humble beginnings, I'd like to say.
Yeah, man. Spoiled kids, dude. Like rich parents buying like kids fucking like BMWs and shit.
Yeah.
Like
I didn't even my mom never bought us a car.
Mm-hmm.
My brother's car out in the driveway out there, Tinkerbell, he bought that himself. I guess the Suzuki kind of counts. My mom used to drive the Suzuki, but then it stopped working, and she didn't want to spend money to get it fixed, so she gave it to my Grandpa Jerry Lighthizer. And he's like, "Yeah, if you can fix this, you can have it." And my Grandpa Jerry fixed it up, and they gave it to Kyle, and he drove it for about a year. And then Grandpa Jerry offered him Tinkerbell, so Kyle bought Tinkerbell. The Suzuki was still in kind of shitty shape, so he just kept it. He worked on it a little bit, got it fixed up, but then it was gonna be my car. But then I got a text from my boy Israel's dad. You know, shout out to
Israel.
that family.
Shout out Israel and his fam.
Shout out to that family. They gave me.
Dude, Israel's so goddamn smart.
Yeah.
I don't get it. Like, dude, he was in freshman year science or whatever in 8th grade.
Yeah, I'm so proud of that kid. That kid's.
Goddamn.
Dude,
he's gonna have. Dude, Israel's gonna have so many bags.
Elementary school, that kid
crazy.
told me that he was gonna go to MIT, and there he is. There he is right now at MIT. So Israel, if you're listening to him, I'm so proud of you, man.
Love
You're my homeboy. Love you.
He's fake.
So he, his dad texted me. He's like, "Hey, I got a car for you." Israel said he didn't have a car. It works fine. You can have it. I'm not gonna charge you anything. I'm like, "That's dope."
It's tight.
So that's how I got my car. I gave this because the Suzuki was gonna be mine. I gave it to my sister instead. I think I kind of got the better end of that deal. Suzuki's giving her a lot of issues.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, it is what it is. Never had my parents buy me a car.
My dad bought me my 2000 Mazda, which I think, yeah, that's the one I have now. I've had one car and that's it. But I mean, like, it's definitely get your kid a car. I think it's more ideal to get your kid a car than to not, because like, if you're gonna be like, yeah, you need to go get a job and buy your own car.
Well, I wasn't an only child.
Yeah.
My mom had 3 kids to take care of.
Yeah, you're
and
right.
There was not really a dad in the picture. Rob was there. That's a really messy history that I'm not going to get into right now. You know,
it's all good though.
It's all good. Yeah, but you know, when you're taking care of 3 kids, and you have bills to pay and stuff like that, you know,
it's hard.
Money's tight, dude.
Yeah, for sure.
That's why we live here. 'Cause my grandparents are great people. Happy birthday, Grandma. It's not your birthday anymore, but
well, I didn't even know it was her birthday.
Yeah, it's her 70. It was her 73rd birthday. I guess it's yesterday now because it's 12:16 a.m. But yeah, it was her 73rd birthday yesterday.
She's kind of young.
Yeah, so
my grandma's like 86 or something.
I love my grandparents, dude. They're the best people in the world.
No, dude.
What?
What's today? What was yesterday? But
yesterday was the 25th.
Oh, dude, I'm not even kidding. You're not gonna believe me. My grandma's birthday was yesterday.
Oh shit! And you know what? Better late than never, dude. Just call tomorrow.
Yeah, I've been busy, dude, with work and just God.
It's all right, dude. If you want my honest opinion, the only reason I remembered it was my grandma's birthday day was Facebook.
Yeah.
I actually rely heavily on Facebook to tell me when people's birthdays are.
Yeah, same.
I remember my mom's birthday,
Snapchat
my
with
sibling
birthday cake at the side.
I remember my mom's birthday, my sibling's birthday, and my dad's birthday. Because you want to hear something weird? I don't know if I told you this before. My biological father's birthday's on the 9th. Mm-hmm. I'm on the 10th.
Yeah, you told me.
And my mom's on the 11th.
Yeah.
That's like weird.
That's nuts.
I like to call myself an early birthday present for my mom. Thanks for the input, Kat.
Odie was like, I don't know.
Yeah, that's always weird. But yeah, I think my grandpa's birthday's in May.
True.
He's going to be 76, I think. But yeah, they met each other in college, dated, broke up, dated again, got married, had kids immediately.
Nice, dude.
I had my mother and my Uncle Charlie.
My grandparents are Polish. So back in the day, they fucking dipped out of Poland so fast. And if they didn't, I wouldn't be here. So
Hey, get down from... Oh, my God. That fucking cat.
what were we talking about? We were talking about TikTok, and now we're talking about grandparents.
That's how it goes, man.
That's how it is.
I'm over the TikTok conversation now, anyways.
Yeah.
Because it transitioned to phones from TikTok.
Right. But, okay, so yeah. Like, parents that spoil their kids, buy them crazy cars, and just, like, anything they want.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Yeah.
Jesus, because it doesn't teach them that you need to work for what you got to work for things.
Yeah.
You can't grow up like living life with things being handed to you.
So I feel like I'm kind of bragging, but I'm really not, because I didn't have a whole lot to brag about. My grandpa grew up on a farm in Livingston, so he knows all about hard work. God, even to this day, he's like 75 years old, and that guy goes out and busts his ass shoveling snow, mowing the lawn, doing his garden. He loves gardening.
Yeah.
He was actually really happy when he found out that I was going to the garden center at Walmart. He was really happy. He's like, yeah, you're learning the family. I was like, yeah. Because I've helped him with the garden for years.
Dude, gardening is honestly sick.
Yeah, I actually really like gardening.
Like, making a garden with beautiful flowers, and this comes from my, like, photography, standpoint, and, like, when I was younger, I didn't care about the wilderness. I didn't care about Earth. Because, when I was growing up, we didn't have phones, right?
Yeah.
So we didn't, like, when I got my iPod, I was like, fuck yeah, this is sick. I don't care about it. I literally don't care about anything else. So, like, on car trips to, like Glacier or whatever, like Polson by Flathead, I just, like, would just sit on my iPod. And I wouldn't look outside. And my dad and mom got pissed. They're like, why don't you look outside? It's beautiful. I was like, I give up. But now, we're so used to it that it's just a thing we have, and it's not something that...
I love nature, dude. So beautiful.
Yeah, so anyways, what I was saying, getting into photography...
For sure, follow his Instagram.
That's my name. Just Zac.Clow. Dude, my name's actually hard to spell if I don't spell it out. Because it's Z-A-C and then fucking Clow.
Yeah, C-L-O-U-G-H.
Like, how do you spell Clow? C-L-W? No.
C-L-U-G-H, right?
C-L-O-U-G-H.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
But, that's how I started. I love... Dude, nature is literally the only thing we have.
Yeah.
Like, we have humans and interaction, and we got technology, whatever, but, like, we evolved from nature, and I think we should respect it more. That's why I love going out, and that's why gardening's so sick, is because you plant a beautiful flower, and it grows, and it's like I'm a little flower, and
so
it's
my
like, hell yeah, flower.
My grandparents actually have 3 gardens.
Yeah.
So they have the one in the backyard where they grow all the vegetables and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They have the one right in front of the house where they grow sunflowers and stuff like that, and mostly wildflowers there. And I don't know if you saw that, like, a little wooden rectangle out in the front yard.
Oh, yeah.
That everyone's scared. That's where they grow flowers and stuff in there, too. 3 gardens.
Sick. Excuse.
But anyways, I was saying, so he grew up in Livingston on a farm, so hard work is kind of something we were taught when we were young.
Mm-hmm.
Don't cop out. Also, being an athlete kind of teaches you that as well. Played soccer for like 15, 16 years. Basketball was in there a little bit.
Yeah, if you grow up not doing work, you just be lazy and yeah.
The grind never stops.
That's right, baby. Easy claps. All around.
You can see my cat's tail sticking out over there.
Dude, facts right here. I'm spitting facts to you. Kids that are spoiled will never have easy claps.
Nope.
Never.
Absolutely not.
They'll just be handed their claps. They don't clap. They get the clap.
Well, when you spoil them, you don't teach them about the hardships of life. Life's not going to spoil them. Mm-hmm. Life is going to beat them to their knees.
Dude, if you do nothing...
and keep them there because they don't have they were never taught the strength to get back up.
Dude, if you do nothing, you don't get a job, you have nothing. You have no money, no food, you're dead.
Yeah.
You gotta do shit. You know?
My mom never did that. She taught us to fend for ourselves at an early age. She's like, yeah, you're not just gonna get an easy ride through life.
Yeah.
Like, she was straight up. She's like, I'm not always gonna be around.
Mm-hmm.
That's just a fact of life. Your parents aren't gonna be there forever.
Yeah.
There's gonna come a day where you gotta have to leave, or they're gonna die, and you're gonna be on your own.
Yep.
That's sad, but it's a fact of life.
Yeah, and get over it. Not get over it, but, like, move on.
Yeah. they're not going to be there forever. It's just a sad truth.
Yeah, it's sad, but what are you gonna do? Nothing.
Also, I feel like if you are spoiled, you don't really get to enjoy life to its fullest. You just take everything for granted.
Yeah, true. And then you get used to, things being handed to you.
I am the way I am. I am the way. I am the way I
whatever
am.
You say I am. If I wasn't, then why would I say I am?
I am the way I am. Because I try not to take things for granted, and I didn't have everything handed to me. Mm-hmm. So I try to enjoy life, because I could fucking die tomorrow, Zach.
Yeah.
Like, on my way to Missoula tomorrow, I could pass away.
Pass away. Yeah, man, don't do that, for sure.
But, you never know.
You never know, exactly. Just make sure you look at the trees before you die.
Death's a crazy thing.
Yeah, kinda.
You could literally just strike out an hour. Your life could just end.
What happened to my Wi-Fi? There it is. Death is just about as important as birth.
Well,
it's also
we're gonna get crazy here for a second.
It's not as important in the grand scheme.
So you watched the Dragon Ball Super movie with us, right?
Yeah, and I don't know anything about Dragon Ball.
So that purple cat guy, Beerus.
Yeah, I like that guy.
He's the god of destruction.
Mm-hmm.
So in the Dragon Ball universe, there's also Kais, who are gods of creation. And the reason there's two of them is because Dragon Ball has this theory that the universe has to have balance. Mm-hmm. And that's true. There can't be creation without destruction. Anytime something gets destroyed, something can be created out of it. Like, we'll take canyons, for example. Canyons are formed by water just destroying the hell out of rock.
Yeah.
But it forms something beautiful.
Yeah.
Like, have you ever been to the Grand Canyon?
No.
That shit's beautiful, dude. It's amazing.
I've been there. Goals, though.
I went there when I went to Phoenix for a soccer tournament. It was beautiful. I loved it. I wasn't on my phone the whole time either. I actually enjoyed it. Took pictures.
Dude, when I'm out shooting, I am not on my phone ever. Mainly because, one, I don't have service. Mainly because I don't give a shit to be on my phone. Because because on my Instagram I follow a bunch of photographers that are...
Yeah.
I see, landscapes all the time. I'm like, God damn, I wish I was there right now. So when I'm there, I don't care about my phone. I don't care about the people that are elsewhere.
Yeah.
I care about the people. I care about what I'm doing and the people around me.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So that's kind of how I started to appreciate Earth.
Oh, shit. It's dead.
Oh.
It's over, dude.
No.
It's over. Oh. It's living.
You got one more hit. Nope. Rip. Hate to see it. That's probably the worst feeling.
All right, let me hit your vape real quick. Get my neck real quick. I have batteries in my room, but that's a long walk. Hey, the cat came back.
Dude, fuck heartburn.
Okay, so anyways, as I was saying, the universe has to have balance. No creation without destruction. No life without death. No light without dark. Mm-hmm. Like, what is
no
light
death without life?
What is that? What is light if there's no dark for it to fill? Like, for real. Straight up. There has to be balance in the world. And I feel like that's one of the reasons the Earth's falling apart so quickly is because we're disrupting its balance.
We're fucking this Earth up.
Yeah, for sure. Like, the winter this year? Holy shit.
It's going to get worse every year.
Like, we're supposed to be in spring right now. It's supposed to snow again Thursday.
Yeah.
And we got literally over 16 feet of snow dumped on us in the span of a month.
Yeah. It is getting nice out, though. It was 50 today.
And at one night, I think it dropped down to negative 50.
Yeah, with wind chill.
These last two winters, we've broken records.
Pretty sure we tied with fucking Antarctica.
Oh,
the South Pole.
Last winter, we were colder than Antarctica one night.
Oh my god.
And I was like, what the fuck? That's the literal
Dude,
South Pole.
we could go to Antarctica and live there because it'd be literally the same. And it'd be easy. You want to go move to Antarctica?
This not good living conditions for humans. Canada was the same way. Canada also broke records with a really bad winter. Mm-hmm. Alaska too.
Alaska's cold always.
Yeah, there's a city in Alaska that only has like a whole week without sun or something like that.
It's crazy. Fuck that.
And the summers are gonna keep getting hotter too.
Yep. We're gonna be burning up. We're gonna be in flames.
I think they predicted in a few years temperatures could reach as high as 125 degrees. Like, that's crazy. Can you imagine being outside in 125 degrees?
It's bad. Everybody pass out.
I feel like I'm dying when I'm in 100-degree weather.
Dude, I was shoveling today outside. It was 50, and the sun was beaming on me. I was like, God damn, it's hot.
Yeah.
But it wasn't. Imagine 125.
Okay, so
Me.
let's talk about that real quick. It got so cold that we celebrated 20 degrees like it was summer weather.
I know. Montana,
Like,
dude.
we were like, it's 20 degrees. I can wear a light jacket today.
I don't have to wear 700 layers.
I mean, oh my god, I didn't wear 700 layers anyways. I probably way underdressed during the winter. My mom always used to get mad at me for that. I way underdressed for winter.
Dude, one day...
And that's just because I hate the cold.
Yeah.
People are always like, dude, you're pretty cold tolerant. I'm like, no, I hate the cold.
Yeah, well, nobody likes being cold.
I'm just really good at not caring.
Nobody's like, hell yeah, I'm cold. This is sick.
And I love snow. Snow is beautiful, but I also hate snow. I hate having to start my car to warm it up. I hate to have to brush it off. I hate being cold. I'd rather burn to death than freeze to death.
I wouldn't.
Well, like, here's the thing. For one thing, burning to death is faster. Straight up.
But so much more painful.
I mean, freezing to death's pretty painful.
Yeah, but you
So
numb out.
Here's my thing.
And you can kind of tolerate it because you can't.
For one thing,
it's
quicker. For a second thing, freezing to death, it's kind of like drowning. You're sitting there knowing you're gonna die. Everything's coming, and it's just a lot of pain, a lot of waiting.
Yeah, I guess you have the psychological aspect of sitting there and...
That's why they consider drowning the worst way to die, because drowning is also super painful.
I would hate that.
That's one of my fears is drowning.
Yeah.
It's literally up there with cancer as one of the worst ways to die.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
You're just trying to... Well, because you instinctively try to breathe underwater, and you just suck in fucking water in your lungs.
The water starts to fill your lungs.
Yeah.
You can't breathe, which obviously means your lungs are going to get on fire.
Yeah.
You're just sitting there waiting to die, basically. So there's the psychological aspect there.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there's also the moment where you come to peace with it, too, though. Where you're like, oh, well, this is it. This is where I die. But that's just... oh, my God, it sounds horrible.
We're getting
deep.
Real dark here.
It's getting deep, dude. Oh, I almost forgot. We had a topic requested.
Oh, shit. What was it again?
Gay people coming out to their parents.
Fuck, man. I'm gonna hurt somebody's feelings.
All right, well, so
saying the wrong thing.
Here's the thing. We're both straight.
Straight as a goddamn arrow.
Not saying there's anything wrong with being gay, because there's not. Be who you want to be.
It sucks that you have to say that.
Yeah, I shouldn't have to say that.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have to say that if you should be who you want to be.
Be gay, dude.
I use gay as a joke to like make fun of my friends and stuff like that, but I have nothing against gay people. There's nothing wrong with being gay.
You don't... Yeah. I mean, it's not like we're going around saying, haha, you're gay. Like, no.
No.
Like, we're actually creative.
Yeah. I'm not a fuckboy. Anyways,
Not a
so
piece.
this is definitely gonna sound like an outsider looking in.
Yeah, for sure.
I do have a story about this, but I don't know if I should tell it.
We should probably avoid stories this time.
Hey, it's kind of related. I don't know.
It gets super long. But, so, let's preface this. We are completely straight males, lots of testosterone. We're super good looking. No, but, so, we don't know what it's like for a gay person to come out.
No.
Because, I've gay friends, right?
Yeah, I have a bisexual sister.
Yeah, so...
But she never really came out.
Yeah.
She kind of just made
it a matter of
into it. She kind of just made it a matter of fact thing, and that's because we had that kind of family living. We were raised to be who we want to be, to be accepted that we would be loved no matter what. So she didn't feel like she had to come out.
Yeah.
My mom straight up said, she's like, yeah, I know. It doesn't bother me none. You be who you want to be.
Exactly.
So yeah, my sister's bi. But she never had a coming out, like a real, actual coming out. I can imagine that must be a nerve-wracking thing.
Oh, yeah. Because you don't know, because there's some parents out there that straight up disown their kids. Yeah. And it's bad.
And you shouldn't.
Absolutely not. It's not they don't choose.
Yeah.
They're born that way.
So here's something that pisses me off. Scientifically speaking, being gay is a hormone disorder in the brain that causes you to be attracted to the same gender instead of the opposite.
Yeah.
More often than not, people who are gay are going to be bisexual. Mm-hmm. But that's a legit thing. It's a legit scientific thing. Transgender is the same thing. It's called gender dysphoria. It's a hormone disorder in the brain.
Yeah.
But, so it's not a choice.
Yeah.
It's not a choice whatsoever. They can't help it.
Yeah.
You can't help who you're attracted to.
I have another topic. I'm going to write it down before I forget it because it's actually crazy.
So yeah, you can't, it's not a choice.
Mm-hmm.
So parents that say they failed as a parent because their child is gay You're failing as a parent because you disowned them for being gay.
Yeah.
Your job as a parent is to love and care for your child and make sure that they are ready to take on this world, not throw them out into the world because you believe you failed. Mm-hmm. So that's. I feel like the role of a parent is one of the hardest things to do in life, but it's also one of the most. It's obviously the most important because you are responsible for making sure that child is ready to survive in a world that may not be very nice to it. That most likely will not be very nice to it.
Yeah, there's like a. I mean, there's kind of a, I don't know. There's a psychological contract for you when you have a kid, is that you fucking take care of it. Yeah. Either that, or if it's
give it to someone who can.
Or we're just not gonna get into the abortion thing. Well, because we're not.
We're gonna avoid that topic like the plague. So, I have a lot to say on that, but I'm gonna avoid that topic like the plague.
Yeah, it's weird.
That's really, if you want to start an argument, bring up abortion.
Yeah.
No quicker argument than abortion.
But, yeah, basically,
I mean, foster cares and orphanages are horribly underfunded, and that needs to change. But
yeah, so
that's all I'm going to say on that topic.
Yeah, true. So what I'm saying is, if you... Actually, fuck that. If you want to have a kid, and you're expecting, and you have that kid, it is your fucking... You have to take care of it and love it and respect it, because it's your creation, it's your responsibility.
Yeah. Until they're old enough to take care of themselves.
So why, if a kid came out to their mom or dad and said, hey, I'm gay, and then their parents are like, fuck that, I can't believe I raised you like that. That is so bitch. You were such a bitch. You're scared. I
am so mad that we live in a world that people feel like they have to come out to their parents. Like that. Let me rephrase that. That they feel like they have to be terrified to come out to their parents.
Right.
You should be able to come out to your parents without fear that they're just going to throw you out.
Yeah.
That should just be a thing.
Yeah.
And I feel like we're kind of, sort of getting towards that society. America's all over the place right now. Mm-hmm. But there's so many places around the world, like Germany's pretty pro-gay rights. Mm-hmm. You shouldn't have to.
Which is crazy because they hate Jews. They don't hate Jews, they hate it. But
you shouldn't be scared.
Yeah.
You have to come out to your parents because you should feel like the parents are someone that you should be able to come to whenever you need something. Mm-hmm. Parents are supposed to share their wisdom. You should be able to feel like you could come to your parents for anything. Mm-hmm. And if you've made your child feel like that they should be terrified to tell you something about themselves, then you failed.
Yeah, you failed. Like,
straight up. You didn't do it right.
I hate those videos where, like, it's weird because with social media and just like communication now and with like viral videos, people will come out and film themselves, and then they'll get a crazy reaction because their dad or whatever is like super Republican or whatever. I'm not saying Republicans can't be gay or pro-gay. Republicans can't.
We're not going to get into
Republicans
politics.
Can't be gay.
We're going to stay away from politics.
Yeah, for sure. But like, I hate seeing those videos where like, somebody comes out like on the phone or whatever, and then the parents is like, "Fuck you," and you're a piece of shit, and they're so sad. It's like they can't help it. It's what they like.
Yeah.
It doesn't affect you at all.
It really doesn't.
At all. No. It might be weird a little bit. It might be strange, and I'm not trying to, piss people off, but being gay is not the norm.
Yeah. It's not. That's just a fact.
Yeah.
That's not hate speech. That's just a fact.
That's just straight up.
It's out of norm.
Yeah.
Just like most mental disorders are.
Yeah, so it's just...
And I just want to rephrase it, calling it a mental disorder is not saying it's a bad thing.
Yeah. It's really touchy to explain it, but like...
Mental disorders in general aren't a bad thing.
Yeah, you can't do anything about it.
It's not your fault. Mm-hmm. It's just there. Like depression, schizophrenia, all that stuff. You can't help that. You can treat it, but it's not going to go away.
Yeah, but you have to... for like psychological, like depression, for example, you can't sit around.
You got to go out and do something.
You have to better yourself. You got to, you got to fight it.
I told you this already. I suffer from depression. You can't just wait
for it to go away.
I suffer from depression.
I do too. I'm not depressed.
It beat the hell out of me for a few years. Like I was pretty dark place for a while.
Yeah, you were like I've never been like, depressed. But like like in the state that, you know, in the place we're living now, what we're doing, it's just so sad. And it just sucks the soul out of you. You're like,
Yeah.
I could be doing so much more, but I can't yet.
So
that's my form of, like, you know, it's not depression at all.
my depression form, well, it is actually. It's
kinda.
depression that can probably be easier treated than some other forms. That's what they call situational. That's what they call situational depression.
True. I just think it's straight up I'm bored all the time.
So, I think my depression might have come from my childhood.
Mm-hmm.
I won't get into it too much because
Hi, Cat.
Hi, Cat. But I was so fucking prideful that I didn't want to admit that I had it. I was like, no, I'm not depressed. Fuck off. I'm fine.
Fuck you, bro.
And I got into a really dark place there for a while where I stopped talking to people. I cut a lot of people out of my life that I shouldn't have.
Yeah.
So if I did that to you, I'm sorry. If I wronged you, I'm sorry. So I got into a really dark place.
If Sean had you, he's sorry.
Yeah. So I got into a really dark place.
I've been had.
And then one day I realized this is going to lead me down a road that I don't want to go on.
Yeah.
I was like, I was when I was working at Walmart. And I was like...
Walmart's just a depression zone.
I was like, this is going to lead me down. I was already getting slightly better, sort of. But I was still in that place where I wasn't getting out enough. Mm-hmm. And I was like, this is going to lead me down a road I don't want to go on. It's going to lead me to a place that I'm going to get to a point where no return. I don't want that. I want to make something in my life. I want to be successful. And I was like, okay, well, first off, the step to beating this is to admit that I have it. I have it. It's just that fact.
Yeah.
And once I actually admitted that I had it, I took leaps and bounds to better myself.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that it's just going to go away, because it's not. It's going to be there. Mm-hmm. And it's going to kick the crap out of you, but you got to hit harder. You got to get back up.
Exactly.
So what I've been doing recently is I've been talking to my friends more. I've been going out of the house more. I've been cherishing what I have a lot more, talking to my family a lot more. I used to not talk to them at all. And I regret that. I was like, oh my God. Like, they probably thought I hated them. And I'm like, no, I don't hate you.
That's just how a lot of kids are.
And I was like, I hate that. I cut off ties with people. I regret like, I stopped talking to Jason. Mm-hmm. And I regret that a lot now because now he's not here anymore.
Yeah. But it's okay.
But I loved him and he loved me.
Yeah.
So it's okay. I know he's there.
Yeah.
So it's okay. But I also don't want to live with no regrets. So I'm trying to better that now.
Sorry, I just thought about the no regrets.
Yeah, I don't want to live with any regrets. So I'm like, right now, yeah, I made those mistakes, but those mistakes helped me become a better version of myself. So I'm talking to people more. I'm reaching out to people more. I'm letting people help out more.
Making things.
I'm making things. I love to make things. I love to make people laugh. I love to make them smile. I love to make them feel better. I love for the longest time, I was that person that everyone came to their shoulder to cry on, basically. I used to hate it.
Yeah.
I was like, go away. I don't care about your problems. Now I love it.
Yeah.
I'm like, I love that they can trust me with their problems. I love that they can trust me enough to tell me that they are going through something and that I can help them get out of it.
What a very wholesome podcast.
Yeah, right?
It got dark and then it's like, oh, nice guy.
I love that role. It's just, and I love creating. I love doing this right now.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to the podcast listeners. God damn it, you're the greatest.
Yeah, like,
God damn it.
I love doing this right now. Like, this is legitimately making me happy.
Gang.
Like, I don't know what else to say. It's legitimately making me happy. I got really loud for a second. You see that?
Yeah. It's lit, man. Stay lit.
Editing is a pain in the ass. But I also love it.
Yeah, I love starting editing and then
procrastinating
halfway
for
through.
a week.
Halfway through, I'm like, God, I don't want to. I'm actually gonna edit my new video tomorrow.
It's a pain in the ass, but I love it.
Go to my YouTube channel. Just my name. This is a little shameless plug. I like to roast things that are just so stupid and that shouldn't exist, and that's about it.
Lele Pons.
Lele Pons.
Just called you out. Do something. Tweet at me. Get me some followers.
Dude, Lele
I dare you.
Lele Pons loves when people talk shit on her.
Dude, I'm calling her out.
Loves it.
I'm calling her out. Let's get into a Twitter war. I will tear her apart.
Let's set up a boxing match. Me and you versus Lele Pons. Kidding.
Let's call out the Paul brothers right now. Let's call them out.
They suck, but I don't really.
Even if we get our asses kicked, the clout.
Dude, I don't care about fighting them. They're
Yeah.
huge. I'm not huge, but they're kudas. And
Yeah,
I'm
no.
not. So.
We just called out the Paul brothers on the podcast.
Fuck them. I don't care. Dude, I don't care. I don't care about fighting you. I'm just gonna sit here and call you Kuda, because you are. Tips to a healthy lifestyle is to just not be a Kuda. Do your own thing.
Going back to that topic, this is going to sound so repetitive. I'm sure people are sick of hearing it.
Wait.
Exercise. Exercise
Yeah, no.
helps so much with depression.
Yeah. 100%.
Like straight up, I always thought that's so stupid. But then I started going to the MMA gym and I stopped for a while because now I'm so out of shape that I can't go back. So now I'm starting to work. I'm getting there. I'm working back in, and eventually I'm going to make my return in grand style. And whoever steps in that cage with me, you better get that jaw ready.
Hell yeah.
For sure. I'm eager, man. I'm hungry. I'm ready.
Dude, I'm excited for Taco Bell.
I'm going to get back in that gym. I'm going to work my ass off.
There you go, dude. I got it too, man. God.
It's hard to get started. It's really hard to get started.
It's not. It's emotionally hard. But all you got to do is just, because I have a weight set in my basement, I could just drop what I'm doing and do it.
I started working out here in this basement that we're in right now.
Yeah.
And then I got the subscription to Planet Fitness, and I've been working out there almost every week.
Yeah.
And I feel a lot better. It helps a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Like, legitimately.
But yeah.
Not only does it break you out of a routine that you hated being in, because for the longest time it was wake up, do nothing, wake up the next day, go to work. Just repeat.
Yeah.
Today I went to the gym, I got out of town, took some pictures, came back, played some Smash Bros with you, and now I'm doing a podcast.
Now we're podcasting. And it feels like it makes you feel good, don't you?
Yeah, I feel way better.
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow I'm going to Missoula. It's for certain sad circumstances, but at the same time,
You won't be here.
I won't be here. Also, shit happens.
Shit happens.
It's alright.
Damn. We're already fucking 47 minutes in?
Yeah. Holy
shit, man.
What's the topic you wanted to talk about?
I'll get to that in a sec. That sounded fucking so bitch. So did we touch upon the coming out thing enough? Do you think we did?
Well, the only thing I can really stand that is I can understand it's probably nerve-wracking, and that you shouldn't be scared. You shouldn't have to be scared to come out to your parents. You shouldn't. It's just a fact of the matter is that your parents should love and accept you for who you are, no matter what.
Right.
Unless you're a fucking serial killer or Adolf Hitler, your parents should love you for no matter what.
Or a pedophile.
Yeah.
That uses TikTok to look at kids. So,
a parent's love does not end because your child is homosexual.
yeah.
And if it does, then you never loved that child to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
That's just a fact.
That's crazy. How like a parent can, quote unquote, love their kid, and then they come out, and then like a switch flips in their brain. They're like, oh, never mind.
Yeah. No.
What? Hello?
And for parents, I can understand.
That's how people are raised too. It's all about how you raise your kids.
Yeah. And for parents, I can understand it could be a shocker.
Yeah.
When your kid comes out to you, I can understand that can be a shock.
Mm-hmm.
And I can understand that maybe it could take some time to adjust. That I can completely understand, but you shouldn't disown the child.
Yeah.
You should love and accept that child for who they are.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they're gonna move out soon anyway.
Yeah. Don't cut that child out.
Yeah.
Because odds are that child might need you more now, more than ever.
Yeah, that's like the biggest thing too. Like if you come out to your parents, they don't accept you. That's like the worst.
Yeah, like who's gonna accept you if your parents don't?
Yeah.
Like straight up.
Your friends might, but friends aren't your parents.
I'm a big believer in blood ties don't really matter, and that friends are just as much family as family is. Obviously,
I mean, biologically,
blood ties,
if we're speaking facts, but I understand what you're
blood
talking
ties matter and they don't matter.
Mm-hmm.
If you have a family member that's toxic, it doesn't matter if they're related by blood or not. You should be able to cut them out of your life.
Yeah, but they are still. We talked about this. But
Well,
they are still.
Literally speaking, by definition, they are still family.
Yeah. Okay.
But like that's just a fact.
Yeah.
But in my mind, my friends are just as much a part of my family as my blood-related family.
Mm-hmm.
Like straight up.
True. It's kind of weird how family feels like family, in a different way than your friends feel like your family.
Yeah, it's a
You know what I
different
mean?
kind of family.
It's weird.
It's still family, but it's a different kind of
It's
family.
the same, but it's not. It is what it is, and shout out Chad Gaines.
Hope he's listening.
Okay.
All right, so what's the topic you wanted to go on? Now that we're at 50 minutes already.
I hope you agree with me on this, because if not, you're so dumb. Gene altering in babies. Technology altering genetics to make the perfect baby that you want.
I'm against it.
It's a thing.
I'm against it.
100%.
Are you against it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's bad. Say words.
Yeah. I heard about that in high school.
Why would you do that?
And I can imagine that if the doctor told you that there was going to be something wrong with your baby and you wanted to get it fixed, that's one thing. Depending on what's wrong with the child.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Like cerebral palsy or something like that, something that could kill them later on in life.
Get that out, for sure.
But, like...
Down syndrome? That sounds bad.
That
sounds bad. I'm saying if your kid is showing signs of, they're lacking a chromosome, or extra... What the fuck? Why did I say lack? I'm stupid. If they have an extra chromosome and you see that, and you can change that to make their life better, damn, because that gets into like, okay, I'm saying like disabilities, get them out, for sure. Like we shouldn't have disabilities. I mean, we should.
I don't. By no means does that mean that people with disabilities now are terrible people.
Because it kind of makes them feel bad because they're like, well, why didn't that exist when I was born? And now
because we just didn't have the technology. Like I'm not saying
it makes them feel
that
bad.
people with the disabilities that are already born are any worse than we are.
Yeah, exactly.
They're still people.
Exactly.
When I was in elementary school, I used to work with them a lot. There was this kid named Dayton who absolutely loved me because I was nice to him. Mm-hmm. I was like, don't worry about it. You're just as much of a person as everybody else here.
Yeah. You got some stuff going on, but
I was like,
who cares?
And it was kind of hard to understand him when he spoke, but I didn't need to understand him. He was my friend. Yeah. And everyone's like, why do you hang out with this guy? Why do you spend so much time on him? I was like, because he's a person.
So I like him.
He has feelings. He has emotions. Just because he can't act and talk the same way we can doesn't mean they're not there.
Exactly.
And there was one time I remember specifically, I hadn't talked to him in a while because middle school separates people like crazy.
Yeah.
But I was in Ms. Arnott.
Yeah, literally, they try to. They have 3 separate fucking divisions. Or like, you're in this one, you're in that one.
I was in Ms. Arnott's class, and Tom Skerritt came in. And he's like, hey, do you remember Tom Skerritt? He used to be a counselor for special ed there.
Mr. Skerritt?
Yeah, Mr. Skerritt. Yeah. He also goes to my church, and I go to camp. Went to summer camp in Flat Lake with him. I love that man. He's a brilliant man.
Beautiful, brilliant man.
Beautifully brilliant man. He came out and he came to the classroom. He's like, "Hey, Sean, remember Dayton?" I'm like, "Yeah, I remember Dayton." He's like, "Well, we want him to come in and watch the movie with his kids, but he's scared. He doesn't think people are gonna like him. Can you come talk to him?" I'm like, "Yeah, I can come talk to him." Mm-hmm. And long story short, I convinced him to come watch the movie with us. I was like, "Don't."
Dude, I hope this doesn't end sad.
Yeah, no, it's not gonna end sad.
Okay, because I'm not trying to cry here.
Gene altering here. I will never cry in front of you, most likely.
Unless I rip your arm off, then yeah. But I'm talking like genetic altercation,
no, just something
like picking little details like blue. Like I want my kid to have blue eyes. I want my kid to have a straight, symmetrical face because they're good. They're good looking. I want them to be. I want to change the skin pigment to white because you and me know that we're gonna have it easy because we're white. And we're decent looking. Yeah. It's so easy for us to succeed. And that's fucked up. Right? So if parents are going in and saying, I want my kid to have blonde hair, blue eyes. What'd you say in the Smash video? Rippling muscles. Yeah. Hitler's wet dream. I want my kid to be Hitler's wet dream. That's bad.
Yeah, I did say that in the Smash video. I kind of regret it.
It's all good, though.
But it's out there, so it doesn't matter now. Over 100 views. Over 100 people have heard me say Hitler's wet dream.
Damn. Gang.
And watched you bot me like crazy.
Yeah.
But in the next Smash video, I actually won a match. So, Question mark?
Is that... What are you trying to say?
Nothing. One of the things that makes having a child beautiful is that it's a combination between you and the person that you love. Mm-hmm. Usually.
Yeah.
Sometimes it could be one night stand. You don't fucking know. I'm just going to go with that situation. Let your child be your child.
Yeah.
Once you change all that, is it really your child anymore?
No.
Like, you're going to be walking around with the fucking Aryan race child and you're black and just be like, what are you doing? Did you adopt? And like, no, he's my child. I'm like, there's no way.
I chose
There's
him.
no way. Go home.
Him.
Go home and think about your life decisions. No, I'm against it. 100%.
It's bad, dude. It's a thing. I think definitely eradicate any crazy disability, because it's a disability. You know, it hinders somebody's potential. That's not fun. It's not fun for anybody.
I was about to ask you what your thoughts on gene splicing are, but then I remembered I don't know much about that topic.
I don't fucking know what that is.
Yeah, I don't know a whole lot about that topic.
I don't know.
I don't even know how to describe to you what it is.
Gene splicing.
But for a while they thought that they could like make you a man wolf kind of thing, and then they realized this isn't how that works. This isn't how DNA works. I don't know. I don't know enough about that topic to ask you.
Gene splicing definition. Gene splicing is a post-transcriptional modification in which a single gene can code for multiple proteins. Gene splicing is done in eukaryotes.
Oh.
Prior to mRNA translation. I remember that from biology.
Yeah.
I remember mRNA. Don't know what it is, though. By the differential inclusion or exclusion of regions of pre-mRNA. mRNA.
Yeah, they thought they could like use it to like turn you into like a man wolf or something like that, and they realized this isn't how DNA works.
That's crazy, dude. Science is fucking crazy.
Yeah. Stem cell research.
Do you think... that's another topic. Do you think we have a cure for cancer, but the government's hiding it from us?
I want to say no, but with the world we live in, I mean, look at marijuana. The only reason marijuana is illegal is because pharmaceutical companies launched a campaign in the 1950s to stop it from getting out of the market.
Money.
And it worked. And to this day, everything they said was wrong.
Yeah.
It was false.
It's all about the bags.
Obviously, smoke in your lungs is never a good thing. Too much of anything is never a good thing.
Yeah, oxygen is... We got shit in the oxygen.
But I think last year there was one confirmed case of a marijuana-related death. And it wasn't even an overdose. It was driving under the influence. And
was that the only one?
And there's like not even...
Was that the only one?
I think there was only one.
That's crazy.
And it is crazy. And I don't even think the accident was related to the marijuana at all. I don't know that for sure. I might have to get fact checked on that one. But then look how much alcohol-related deaths there are per year. Yeah, alcohol is allowed to be legal.
Dude, I've had my fair share of losses because of alcohol.
Yeah.
So many. Dude, I'm gonna name some. Because there's a shitload. My dad's sister, dude, I can't believe I forgot her name. Dawn Clow, was killed in a car accident when she was 17 because of a drunk driver. My dad's friend, Bart Spindler, was killed in a accident because of a drunk driver. My dad's friend Mike Speck died because he OD'd on alcohol. My mother had liver disease because she was an alcoholic. That's a shitload.
Yeah, that's way too many.
How many people have died that I know because of weed?
None. I don't know anyone who's died from weed. I don't know anyone who's died from weed.
Zero. None.
But that's completely off topic. But as for the cure for cancer, if they do, I'm going to be livid because I just had a big loss in my life related to cancer.
True. I'm going to close this off real quick. Why the fuck? I'm not saying get rid of alcohol, because that would
cause an outrage. They tried it.
Yeah.
They tried it.
But, dude, weed... I can't fucking
for
believe
sure
it.
have stricter regulations on alcohol.
I literally can't believe... And they're also trying to... I mean, your brain's developed enough where you can actually... you gotta limit yourself, right?
Yeah.
You gotta,
We're almost at an hour.
True. We're fine. Weed, right?
How did we get to this topic? We were talking about a cure for cancer. Weed can help treat cancer, depending on the cancer.
It doesn't treat cancer. It actually just slows down like the growth of it. So it's not really
Which can help them treat it, because it won't spread as fast.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, if we're gonna be technical, then yeah. But alcohol and weed. You shouldn't
mix. Don't mix.
Don't mix for sure. You shouldn't do it until your brain's fully developed.
Yeah.
Because that will fuck
Talking to you teenagers.
You're talking to me. I started when I was 16, I think.
Oof.
And I don't think it's really done a number on me. Sometimes I think it's because
you're clearly not like a mega stoner.
I think
you don't do it every day of your life.
Yeah. Some days I wake up and I can't think straight. Like I have brain fog, and I think a big thing of that is my diet. My diet's shit. And the only exercise I get is like walking around at work or like lifting or doing whatever. But like for sure, like don't smoke if you're like 12.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I've got family members, not going to name them, cousins that are so young, they're freshmen, I think, that are smoking just all the time. And like juuling, juuls are huge with children.
Yeah.
Not like children, you know what I mean, like teenagers.
Yeah. So
and that's bad.
Yeah.
But it's hard to regulate because money.
Yeah.
Money, dude, bags.
It's all everybody cares about.
Bags is everything. That's why weed is still illegal.
It's kind of disgusting.
I forgot why why it was illegalized. It was some stupid reason. I can't remember.
Okay, so like going back to the topic of
long
if there's a
time ago.
cure for cancer. If I found out that they did, and that they were holding it for people, so pharmaceutical companies could keep money. For one thing, you failed as a government.
Mm-hmm.
For another thing, I would start calling for an overhaul of the government, because that's fucked. So many people lose family members or their own lives because of cancer.
Yeah.
It takes so many people per year.
Yeah. Dude.
And it's such a horrible way to die. Why would you as a person feel okay with willingly let another person die a painful death like that?
Because it's not them.
It could be you. It could literally happen at anybody at any point in time. That's the scary thing about cancer.
Yeah.
It can happen to anybody.
Yeah, but the government doesn't care because it doesn't affect them.
There are ways to without that's another thing. The government acts like that, but without its people, the government is nothing.
Yeah.
You don't have money. You're nothing without the people.
I just wanted.
That's why you're supposed to protect your people.
Yeah.
Obviously, but here's why I think they don't. Because places with better healthcare and stuff like that, all around the world, still haven't cured cancer either.
Mm-hmm.
There's no cure for cancer worldwide. So that's why I don't think our government has one. Especially since we're not even the most technological advanced country anymore. Japan's pretty technologically advanced.
Yeah, the shit's getting crazy over in Japan. So many people. So many people.
That's because they don't have to focus on military anymore.
And China, too. And fucking India is...
Getting up there, yeah.
I wouldn't say up there. They're advancing very quickly.
Yeah, because they were in the dark for so long.
Yeah.
And now they're like, oh, hey.
Here's phones.
Bring me into the light.
here's a shit.
If you're listening to this, don't subscribe to T-Series.
That's just... goes without saying.
Subscribe to PewDiePie.
Do what you want. I don't give a fuck anymore. You know?
Yeah.
I feel like the only thing I care about is if PewDiePie reaches 100 mil before T-Series, then cool. But if not, that kind of sucks. But also, it doesn't matter.
PewDiePie's been grinding for years, dude. I respect that, man.
One video a fucking day for so long.
I respect that, man.
I can't imagine. Dude, I upload once a month.
Yeah, I can't.
If that.
I can't imagine, dude.
Last year, my New Year's resolution was to upload once a month. Guess how many times I uploaded last year?
0.
Once. I've uploaded every month this year, though.
Yeah, I need to start grinding harder.
Except for now, because I need to edit tonight. Not tonight. What the fuck am I saying? It's 1 a.m. Not ending tonight. Hello? I gotta sleep.
Yeah.
Gonna edit tomorrow.
I gotta get up early in the morning.
Oh yeah, what time are you leaving?
Early, I don't know, so you won't tell me the exact time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be foggy no matter how time I go to bed. I'm so bad at waking up in the mornings. I could go to bed at 8 and still wake up at 11.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
It's crazy how you could get 5 hours of sleep and also 9 hours and feel the same.
Yeah. I don't know what happened to me. I used to be a really big... I feel kind of like a piece of shit.
For, like, our sleep schedule?
Yeah.
Nah. That's what 1 to 10 does for you, man. It's just different. You know, we sleep the same amount. We just, you know...
Yeah.
We just throw it in a different time of the day.
Yeah.
But sometimes we can stay up later than we intend to.
Holy cow, the range of topics we covered in this podcast.
True. We had... What? We had 2, but we didn't even talk about my day at work.
No, we didn't. We just skipped it.
We don't need topics. We need 1 topic, and then
good.
It's
yeah.
easy.
We started off... Holy shit, dude.
Start off TikTok.
Yeah, it just...
Got into phones, parenting.
Spoiling, yeah.
Parenting, depression, alcohol.
So let's leave on a high note, because we covered some dark topics today.
That's what they want. That's what the viewers want.
We didn't play around today, dude.
We didn't fuck around.
No, we went straight into the deep topics.
True. This sounds bad, but like, I don't know how to say this. Fuck, dude. It's like, it's more, you know what? I don't care. I don't give a shit. It's more ideal to have a one-on-one podcast. Tristan will be here.
Yeah.
You know, and it's fine. It's good. Like, we'll have good conversations. We're not even bringing him into this conversation because one-on-one, it's definitely more, because it's like back and forth.
Yeah.
You know? Because if you're talking and you like wait for somebody to speak, it's like, are you going to speak or am I going to speak? You know,
yeah.
I think it's more productive for 2 people, but 3 people, I mean, it just depends on the mood, I guess.
Yeah, no, I see what you're saying.
But I think we definitely hit some crazy topics today, one-on-one. But actually, I think, scratch what I just said. Scratch the entirety of what I just said. I think the fact that we didn't have stories really helped.
Yeah. So this is completely out of it, but this kind of just blew my mind. I just got a notification that Conor McGregor retired.
What?
Yeah. Just tweeted that he retired. So I'm going to go look up the tweet real quick.
No way.
I'm not kidding. ESPN just came up with it. So unless this is him faking it again and trying to, like...
Stage a comeback
Stage
again?
a comeback. Conor McGregor, please.
No way, dude.
Oh,
Really?
Here it is. Hey guys, quick announcement. I've decided to retire from the sport formerly known as mixed martial art today. I wish all my old colleagues well going forward in competition and now join my former partners on this venture already in retirement. Proper pina coladas on me, fellas.
How many likes?
66.1K.
When did he tweet that?
1 hour ago.
That's crazy. I mean, he's got the bags to, survive.
Yeah,
I respect it, but, I mean, damn, dude, he could have...
Shit.
I don't know. Whatever.
That kind of makes me sad.
I mean, I like him. I don't give a shit, though. That's just me.
I do. I wanted to see him fight again, man.
Damn, man. Well. Damn. Conor McGregor.
Well, rest in peace, Conor McGregor. You had a hell of a career.
Passed away just now. All right, homeboys and home gals. Goes. It's about, what, 109?
Yeah, we're
Kidding.
We're good.
Didn't mean to say 109.
If you listen to this whole thing, love ya, appreciate ya.
Don't love you. We don't know you that well, so don't.
Gotta love your fans there.
Leave us comments, because the topics that, I mean, you help us. You help us help you. You know what I'm saying?
Tell us the topics you want to hear us talk about, as long as they're like legit topics and not stupid shit.
Yeah, don't come tweeting or Facebook.
Tweet, comment, whatever.
Don't Facebook bullshit, okay? Don't be like, talk about my ass. Shut up. Kuda. Anyways, thanks for tuning in. For sure, subscribe. Check out my channel, my name. Sean, you need to fucking link me in your description.
Yeah, I'll link you.
Once.
I'll link you.
Follow Sean. It's on his goddamn channel. Subscribe. It's literally right below.
All right, peace out.
The video. So peace out. We'll catch up with you next week on the podcast with no name. Like my little guitar riff.
Yeah, I do. That was good.
Peace.